Following on from yesterday's conversation where we spoke about unknown impact and the fact that you never really know who's listening, you never really know all of the people that you're going to make an impact upon with what you're doing, whether it's for good or for bad, and the fact that in knowing that and realizing and accepting that, you've kind of just got to be confident that what you're doing is the right thing, and be confident that, you know, if your purpose or if your intent is pure and is right and is for all the right reasons, then it can't be a bad thing ultimately. And I think the message in that for me is you've just got to start. You've just got to decide that that's what you want to do, because we have a tendency to overanalyze stuff. Me especially. I know I overanalyze the bajingies out of stuff. I really do. And a number of people that I've spoken to who've started doing something in the last 6 months, whether it's they've launched a new product, whether they've changed career, whether they've started producing more content, whatever it is, everyone's kind of been talking about it for a long time, but they've delayed because it wasn't perfect, it wasn't ready, the time wasn't right, they didn't have the best camera, they didn't have the right timing, they didn't have the ability to edit their content, they didn't have the right packaging for their new product. It's never right, it's never perfect, it's never ready, and if it is, you've probably waited too long. That famous startup idiom, I think, that they talk about, if you've shipped the perfect product, you've waited too long. So I think the message is there for everybody who's thinking about doing it. Just start and then work it out along the way. As long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not, as long as you're not doing anything evil, doing anything bad, then the rest of it will work itself out. You know, a couple of the guys that I've spoken to have talked about not really knowing where to go and not being sure that they're good enough or ready enough, and not really knowing what the end game is even. Doesn't matter. Just start. Just put it out there. Because here's the thing. If it's not good enough, then nobody's going to notice anyway, right? I mean, if it's good, people notice. If it's bad, people probably just ignore it. So the message, again, is really just start.